大家好，我是 Olive Branch Allen. So if you're not sure whether you're taking enough protein, or maybe you think you're taking too much protein already, well, you're probably not taking enough. Why do we need so much protein? And what is the exact amount that we should be intaking for optimal health? Recommended dietary allowance, or RDA, is actually an underestimation of how much protein humans need. The US-based formula that was adopted around the world was based on a flawed concept of nitrogen balance that was actually used for livestock growth for maximizing profits in the 1900s. And it translates really poorly to humans for protein needs. It's more like the minimal protein intake, not the ideal amount. And it's terribly inaccurate as well. Protein is a combination of amino acids, which are organic compounds that make up the building blocks of life. It's needed to make hair, skin, bones, muscles, enzymes, everything. But one of the main reasons why you want to focus so much on how much protein you're ingesting is to focus on how much lean body mass, because your muscle mass is extremely important, as we've discussed many times in our previous videos. To give you an idea of how much protein your body actually uses, your liver enzymes actually get replaced completely every hour. Your muscle fibers also get replaced every 30 days, and even collagen gets replaced once every 2 months. This explains why it takes such a long time for your joints to heal. Furthermore, as we age, our body's ability to handle protein diminishes. With the same amount of protein, a 65-year-old may only absorb about 10% of the protein that of a 16-year-old. Study shows that the type of protein that you ingest matters, as that will determine how much protein overall you have to intake. Protein quality is determined by 1, its bioavailability, and 2, its amino acid profile. Vegetarians and vegans have a much harder time to get their essential amino acids in simply because they contain anti-nutrients, which lowers its bioavailability and doesn't contain all the essential amino acids. That is not to say that vegetarians can't get all the proteins, they just have to ensure they have a wide variety of different plants' proteins so that they can ensure that they can complement each other. Meat, dairy, eggs all contain your essential amino acids, so they are actually the easiest options to get all of your quality proteins. You can also refer back to my earlier video on whey protein versus plant-based protein to learn more. Because it is used so much, your body prioritizes your protein intake for making certain essential compounds. Muscle tends not to be the most vital. Therefore, you have to eat even more protein to ensure muscle protein synthesis happens. Here are some examples of some food and how much protein is in them. So here's the actual formula for calculating how much protein intake you need. Sedentary adults are going to be different from people who are actually much more active because they're going to have much more protein turnover. There are the other cases as well, like older adults, pregnant women, athletes, and they'll probably require even more protein, and which I'll cover in a later video. That's it, guys. I hope you found that useful, and as always, please leave any questions or comments below, and I'll see you next time.